It would be interesting if Clementine used to be New Frontier and you have to choose between trusting her or going against the group. At that point, we would have to ask ourselves how much we really know her anymore. That is really deep, Viva Kenny. I feel like it should be pointed out that who was the one who suggested Richmond, Clem? I don't think she betrayed us, but it's still a bit... Yeah, that is fishy. Oh, Midnight Hotline, you might be onto something. Sad and angry make broken choices. I have depression. People who aren't in the right head space don't make good choices. So many puns. Let's see. Didn't come here to sign up for a talk show. I'm here for gameplay. I'm sorry, Video Games 01. It's just how I do things with my Let's Plays. I tend to go through and give attention to people who decided to spend their day to chat with me, and I want to interact with them. I mean, if they wanted to watch me play the game, I have plenty of games that they can just watch me play. The reason why I do these live streams is so I can actually have a back and forth interaction, so I can interact with the group. Otherwise, what's the point in me live streaming if I can't interact with you? At least that's for me. So my apologies if that doesn't work for you. We probably aren't a very good fit, but thank you for dropping in, and hopefully you'll find a Let's Player that is a lot more conducive to your personal taste. Wasn't there someone in the last season who talked about Richard's community? I like the talk. I like the talk show though. Yeah, I still don't know who did that. But I'm sorry you guys got caught in the crossfire. Oh, who was that? I don't remember, so that might be bad. Well, I'm sure they mentioned a lot of cities. What state are they in, by the way? Does anyone know? I think they're in Virginia now, because it's Richmond. I know that there is a Richmond in Virginia. Are they still southernish? Unless Clem's been traveling up north since we last saw her. We still have some southern accents around, so I would guess still in the south. Yeah, but maybe in southern Virginia? There might be? I don't know. Who is Garish? Garish. Garrus is from Mass Effect. You should look up some Garrus vids on YouTube. It's amusing. His romance is fun too. Garrus is life. Awesome romance. Garrus is the best romance. Staying romance still makes me cry. With the good thing Bioware gives us variety. It'd be hilarious though and likely to give us Hannah romance. Please, could you date a Kanarian? Why not an Elkar, Hanar? Would you like to start getting embarrassed closer? Well, that anime, he just wanted to start a group name or fun, and it kind of escalated and ended up becoming a gang, or people did things under that name, so it got bad. What's it called? I don't think I've heard that one. Angela, I think you would make a pretty cool talk show host. Well, that's very sweet, Alex. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Walking Dead Season 3. I am your host, Angel Arts. Yes, maybe? You're asking me, Barrow? Ooh, Durara. However, many Raz. It wasn't the main focus, but it was entertaining. I don't think I saw Season 2, though. I know there was a second season made or something like that. It was years ago, though, so I might be remembering the details wrong. I mostly remember that guy throwing a fridge at the other guy. Nice! Okay, cool. We caught up.
These tunnels were abandoned decades ago, but I've heard you can get through. Here's hoping.
Javi, I need to talk to you.
About?
Are you going to tell us about...
Look, I should have told you this earlier, but there hasn't been a right time. It's about the New Frontier. I've met them before.
What do you mean, met them?
She does have one!
I should have told you sooner. I really should have.
Oh my gosh, she does have a brand!
God, you let them brand you?
Oh my gosh, I should have checked
Just
more than his
listen.
neck. More than Jesus' neck.
I'm not
Whoops.
asking you to forgive me, but you have to understand, I had nobody. And they had food, supplies. I was all alone, Javi. You don't know what that's like.
Oh my gosh, she was one of them. Clementine, now it makes sense why she's so hardened as she is. Oh my gosh, it makes so much sense.
It was a mistake, and so was not telling you about it.
Tell me you're not still one of them.
No way. Believe me. I just had to explain, because if they're really in control in Richmond, I can't let them see me. I just can't. So when we reach the other side of this tunnel,
My gosh.
I'm leaving.
Y'all planning on joining us?
She was upfront about it. She didn't hide it any more than she needed to. She was
You all hear
upfront,
that?
so I have to give her credit for that.
Can you see anything?
Oh no, Clementine.
They're everywhere!
Oh
They
no.
are.
This
Keep
is like
sharp.
Fallout 3. It's like the subway tunnel in Fallout 3.
Javi, help!
Gabe! Jesus is awesome. Gabe! Yes! Jesus is amazing! Praise be to Jesus! Jesus saves!
Fuckers are everywhere!
Trust almighty Conrad, now every walker in the fucking county is gonna be heading this way.
Come on, follow me.
Yay! Jesus saves!
What the fuck?
No one ever mentioned a train in the way.
Better find a way around it. We're fucking dead.
Maybe we can just go through. Well, does it open?
This is like Fallout 3.
Come on!
Daylight's ahead. Thank fucking God. Let's go.
Can't have those walkers following us. Javi and I will block the door. You guys go ahead and make sure it's clear.
Make it fast. Be right ahead up.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm staying here.
Hold the door shut till I can find something to barricade it with.
Hurry!
Find a cane. We need to find a cane.
I'm gonna have to break this thing off.
Hurry! They're almost here!
Come on.
Javi!
It's like his cane.
Can't... There's too many! Help!
Good job, Javi.
Let's get through! Now!
This is just like season 1.
Okay, let's
Season
go.
1, episode
We
1.
I wouldn't touch
He
that.
saw the brand.
Breathe the cowboy.
He saw the brand.
I heard you two. You think I'm stupid?
Don't be
Finish your
stupid
little
now.
story. Now.
We don't have time for
We need to
this.
keep
No,
moving.
you need to
Put
talk.
it down, Conrad. This isn't the
Put
time.
the gun down, Conrad. Not until she rolls up her sleeve.
What? Why?
I fucking knew it.
You're one of
You're
them?
goddamn right she is. What other bullshit did you shove down our throats, huh? Unfucking believable.
She has a right to her secrets like you have a right to yours.
Secrets isn't the point. You're missing the bigger picture, son. Don't you see? We bring her to Richmond, they'll give us whatever we want. Medical help for Kate. She's our bargaining chip.
They won't bargain with you. You don't know them.
Won't know until we
Yeah,
try.
I'm kind of leaning on what she's
She's
saying
not a
right
bargaining
now.
chip. She's a friend.
Oh, I'm sure after less than a day, you two are just soulmates.
Okay, back off. Back off, Conrad.
How's that for an answer?
Go to hell, Conrad. I'm not doing this. If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
How about
Wow.
I shoot your little boyfriend here instead? Then don't let her walk
Gabe?
Crazy.
Nobody has to shoot anybody. Just
Gabe?
tell Clem, this is how it's gotta be.
Oh, Conrad,
And then
you
we
are
all step into the
not
sunshine.
making some sense,
Come
boy.
on, man, be reasonable. This helps both of us.
I'm just gonna go.
Don't take another step.
Javi, please.
You know this will work.
Don't hit Gabe. Oh, thank goodness, don't hit Gabe.
Oh my god.
He drew a gun
should
on my
go.
nephew. I had to shoot him.
I'll find my own way.
He drew a gun on Gabe. I had to shoot him.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know.
God. It just happened so fast.
I know, kid. Sorry, Gabe.
I'm sorry this had to happen. I really am.
I mean, but Gabe, to be fair,
Let's go.
you pulled a gun on him too. I mean, you can't be angry at me for that when you were trying to shoot him in the head earlier too. Oh gosh. Did he just Gabe Snatch put a bullet in this crazy mofo? You guys are amazing. Oh, I love you guys so much. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I gotta catch up. I had some more talk show characters in tabletop. Yeah, I had some more talk show host characters in your tabletop session. It would be nice if Clem and Gabe would hit off the relationship. It'd be funny if we find Arvo and Mike in that community all tied up like dogs, and we can choose to leave them behind or set them free. By the way, Carlos disliked this video. Oh, dun dun dun. Hashtag branded. Oh no, she was a member. I'm surprised Clem agreed, and even she stayed with them. Branding tattoos seems like it hurt, especially in this day and age, without any sterile places to go into. At least she's honest about it. Well, let's hope it still was before she suddenly starts stabbing Javi in the back, figuratively and literally. Hark wouldn't mind stripping Jesus to search for a brand, maybe tie him up after. Oh, gosh. Out of context, that would be really wrong, but this is Walking Dead, so I'm going to drink to that. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everyone take a drink, shots, which is a good reason not to accept a branding. Could be a mistake, and then you are marked regardless. That's true. You're marked as one of them. Oh, jeez. It'd stink if they still branded their prisoners, too, and people get the wrong idea. Oh, that's true. What's the best drink to use for shots if you don't drink alcohol? I am actually right now drinking Welch's Cucumber Watermelon. It's one of my favorites that I just found in the supermarket aisle. It's cucumber watermelon juice, which I really like a lot. Watered it down a little bit with water so it's not too sweet. That's what I actually am drinking currently. It's very refreshing. Either that or I like to drink apple cider during these live streams, or green tea. Those are my three choices. Apple cider, green tea. Maybe during the holidays, some hot cocoa would be really good too. I'm not much of a drinker, so I don't really like the taste of alcohol, so I tend to favor my virgin beverages. Gosh darn it, Clem, Lee is rolling in his grave right now. How did they not see the zombies on the floor there? That's true. Because I didn't want to be branded, they forced me to. Sounds like a desperate excuse at the heat of the moment. True. Jesus is Neo. Oh dang. I think that once you join the frontier, they don't exactly let you leave. Yeah, I figured that too. Even without the noise attracting them, you'd think they want to save the bullets for the humans more. True. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. Someone's trigger happy. So AJ is either prisoner still. Oh no, AJ is still with them. Oh no. So AJ is either a prisoner or still, or maybe it's their fault he's dead, so Clem escaped when she could. I would hope Clem wouldn't leave AJ behind. Hark, use your pimp cane. Man, Telltale really recycled some stuff this time, huh? I think it was on purpose, though. I think, again, they're trying to... Again, it's like the most recent Star Wars episode, not Rogue One. The most recent Star Wars, they did homage after homage or after homage, for better or for worse. We're not going to discuss that right now, though. Maybe in the Q&A session after this. And this is why I don't like Conrad. His whole inclusion seems like it's to cause conflict. He seems very expendable. I suppose it depends on what happened, but it does stink if AJ was killed off that way. Oh my gosh, technically Clem started the shooting at Prescott that got Francine killed. True. Good point. Okay, shoot, Conrad. Did he just Gabe snatch? Put a bullet in this crazy mofo. What does Gabe not have his gun on him anymore? I mean, it happened so fast. He has a gun to his head. So I don't think Gabe, even if he was armed with a gun, could really do anything before Conrad would get a shot on him. Did Clem not scar from last season's Stitch job, or has it completely faded at this point? I actually don't remember. Last time he drew his gun, he was chastised. True. That is true. If you did shoot Gabe and the bullet went through and hit him, that'd be like really emotional. Yeah, that would be really horrible. I was hoping I was going to accidentally shoot Gabe instead, because I would have been destroyed. I would have like stayed in that subway and just let the walkers eat me at that point, because there's no I would have been able to recover from that after shooting my own nephew. Yeah, Conrad definitely has a short fuse. Oh yeah, though I probably would have grabbed it out instinct, but at least worked out relatively well. Shoots Gabe. This is why I don't play baseball anymore, guys. Cries. Oh. Well, if he was a pitcher and not a batter, hopefully he'd have a good aim. There's like an Easter egg thing where you meet Eleanor and Kate. Look at the top left window. Clem's standing right there, but she's not actually there. Huh. I prefer sparkling water and soda over alcohol. Craving coffee now. I need to restock on drinks in general. That sounds more like a glitch than an Easter egg, unless it was Javi imagining it? Maybe. Lavender. I do love me some lavender chamomile, or chamomile in general. I like my shots, but I guess, let's say apple cider is nice. You could also have hard, people can make hard apple cider too, if that's what your thing is. Despite everyone talking about it around this time of year, I've never had eggnog. Oh. It's not for everybody. Some people love it, others don't. I think you either love it or you don't. You love it or hate it. I don't know very many people who are like neutral to eggnog. Cider would be awesome right now. Cucumber watermelon, I'll have to try that. Apple cider is amazing though. I had apple cider but not cider. Is cider hot or is it just a recipe difference? Cider does not have to be hot. You can definitely drink it cold. Hot apple cider I think is the preferable way to drink it, especially during this time of year when it's cold. But that Swedish cider, man, that would be heaven about now. Wait, I just found out Carrie Fisher had... What? Carrie Fisher had a heart attack? Oh my gosh. Well, thoughts and prayers to Carrie Fisher. I hope she's okay. Yes, the actor who plays Princess Leia. I never got into these movies. I know I'm missing it. Okay, well, like I like eggs, but in drink it sounds a bit weird. I'm fine with hot chocolate. I think that originally eggnog actually had egg in it. I'm not sure if eggnog necessarily actually has egg in it. I think they just call it eggnog, but it doesn't actually have egg. I don't know. I actually don't know that for sure, for a fact. Eggs are good in coffee too, though. Really? Eggs and coffee. That's interesting. I might have to give that a try just for the heck of it. Are you doing season 3, part 3? Yes, when it comes out. I don't think it's out yet, Tom Ward. Welcome to the live stream, though. Well, you could have just shot him in the knee, Javier. He might have been ill-tempered moron, but if we are going to war with the entire community, I'll take the bodies I can get. Well, yeah, but not if they're not if he's gonna be like threatening to shoot my nephew. I'd rather not have him then, if that's the case. You do not pull out a gun on my family like that. Eggnog has... Oh, so eggnog does have... Okay, thank you for correcting me, Hollow Eyes. Eggnog does apparently have eggs in it. Good to know. I think it's because it's more custard-based. That makes sense. It's a custardy beverage. Well, and he wouldn't be able to walk. Well, and knee might be harder for him to aim for, more likely to catch. Actually hurt Gabe, too. Yeah. Well, if I ever see it on sale in a cafe somewhere, I'll give it a try. You might like hot eggnog. I know that some coffee shops, I mean Starbucks, whatever you feel about Starbucks, I know they have eggnog latte, so that might be a way to get into it if you don't want to get it from the supermarket. Jesus Vicarian.
Where's Conrad? Did he not make it out?
Conrad lost it.
He lost it in the tunnel. Attacked us.
What do you mean? What happened?
He and Clem started arguing, and then shit just went south.
Yeah.
We had to leave him
Just
behind.
let it go, Trip.
Shit! Fuck!
Try to stay quiet.
Jesus fucking Christ. Damn it, Conrad.
And the girl, where is she? Or should we assume the worst?
Don't worry about her.
She's not our problem anymore.
She's gone too. God! What a shit show!
This isn't what any of us wanted. But right now, we need to find Kate and Eleanor.
I could use me some egg drop soup right now too, Self-Wind.
You're right. I just wish...
It was the craziest thing. One of the zombies pulled out a gun and shot Conrad. So weird. Alex, you are on fire today, my friend.
The gates are this way. If your people are here, that's where they would have ended up.
Why is it so quiet? Thought there'd be New Frontier marching in the streets and shit. Practicing on walkers or... Whatever the fuck
Trip
they
is
do.
tripping again.
It does seem strangely quiet.
Maybe we just got lucky.
I could use some egg drop soup right now. I think I might have to get some after this stream.
Ah, fuck. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
Can you see anything, Javi? What are they doing?
They're being creepy and shady. That's what they're doing.
That's their car!
Hey, keep it down.
Shh, KB. Indoor voices. Less than that.
Kate? Kate, can you hear me? Kate, talk to me. Say something.
Okay, good. She's not a
Javi?
walker. Good.
Yes.
Could really use something to take the edge off right about now.
I think you smoked it all.
Hey, there's Clementine right now. Hey,
Are
you
you
were right about that.
Are you okay?
Come here.
Where's Eleanor?
She went ahead to get help. She hasn't come back.
Damn it. They must have got her.
Jesus, how
Oh,
far is it
no.
to their compound?
Not too much farther now. A couple blocks at most.
Gabe, help me lift her up.
I'm really having a hard time with Jesus' voice actor right now. I can't not hear Garrus.
I'm thinking Kate's not gonna make it much longer. So it's time we walk up to their front door and say hello.
All right, fine.
Here we go.
Ugh, this is gonna end badly. It's Ghost Clem. It's clone. It's
There it
Clem's
is.
ghost clone.
New Richmond.
New
Right here,
Richmond.
Kate. I'm gonna get you inside, okay?
Javi, if they can save me, how about you and me finally take that trip to Norway?
She's delirious. It's
The
okay.
Northern Lights. Remember? Sky lit up all green and purple
You got it.
and white snow
Whatever you want.
all around us.
Whatever you want.
As long as we make some time to hit the slopes, I'm in.
Jesus, there's a solid possibility this isn't gonna go our way. If you want to stay behind, I wouldn't blame you.
Hey, this is where I was going in the first place.
Hey!
You again? You must have some kind of death wish.
She needs medical help!
And you have one of our people.
Uh-huh. What's your point? After what you did to our people? I'm not inclined to help any of you.
I know we've both got a bone to pick here, but we can hash that out later. She needs to get to the hospital or she's gonna die.
I don't think they care, Javi.
Then I guess she's gonna die.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
It was your men that shot her. Your bullets. You owe it to us to help now.
We don't owe you shit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's got nothing to do with me. Your people, your problem.
That girl your people shot, that was her daughter. And the other one, Gabe, he's right here beside me watching her die. You can stop this if you want to.
I don't think they want to.
Please! Kate's dying! She needs help!
It's not like I don't have a heart, okay? But your people started this whole fucking thing in the first place.
Let's
That's
not forget
true.
what you did at Prescott.
You are delirious.
What you did to
sir.
our home.
Prescott, right? That whole situation was a damn mess. It happened. It's over. Nothing I can do about it
You owe
now.
us.
My niece is dead. You know you owe us this.
Now, all of you, lower your weapons.
Might be a good idea to play along here, at least for now.
You put him down.
what I'm
I'll
trying to
see
do.
that as an expression of good faith. Nice and easy. Or else this is gonna end bad.
We don't have a choice.
Everybody, put him down.
We don't have a choice. This is our best chance.
Trip, please.
They're gonna shoot us
the
whether
boss.
we have our guns or not. So
Okay.
Hands behind your heads, all of you.
We let him do this, it's over. We can't give him another inch.
It's Kate's only choice. She's gonna die anyway. So it's her best chance. She's gonna die anyway.
For Kate, okay?
Now, get on your knees.
If he was gonna kill us, I think he'd have done it by now.
Do you hear me?
Thank you,
I
Garrus.
said knees.
Thank you, Jesus Vicarian.
Guess you were serious about this after all.
Just get her to a doctor, okay? We don't have a choice. This is the only thing.
What the hell's going on out here?
They said they weren't here to hurt anybody, so I was trying to see if they...
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that's his brother!
Dad?
Oh my gosh, that's his brother! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh, Telltale. That went by so fast. How did you deal with David and Kate's argument? You and 62.6% of players told David that Kate wanted to leave him. But that wasn't what I wanted to say. That's not what the choice... Whatever. Apparently, a good majority of people were tricked by that choice as well. How did you handle the new frontier at the gates of Prescott? You and 42.8% of players surrendered. And I guess they didn't show the other results. Alright. The bar is not under here. That's weird. That's really weird. The bars are under here. Did you trust Jesus? You and 15.1% of players tied his hands. Yeah, see, this... I don't know. I'm wondering about this, because I'm wondering how much of this is metagaming, because not everybody knows who Jesus is in the comics or in the TV show. So, but I think that many people who play this game have either read the comics or watched the TV show. So I'm wondering if this number is skewed because people are being a little meta. I was trying to stay in character. I have no idea as Javier who this guy is. He seemed a little creepy for me, or shady, not creepy, but shady. So, plus I only checked his neck, and who knows if he could have had a brand on his like ankle or something. So, I'm happy that we're at 15.1% players, and plus, like, part of me thought if it was Jesus, that wasn't gonna stop him, and I'm glad it didn't end up stopping him. Plus, it was really cool to be able to watch him escape from it during that one scene, instead of him just already being able to. I think that allowed him to show how much of a bad A he really is. So I'm happy with that choice. How did you deal with Conrad's threat to Clementine? Wow, you and 90.4% of players killed Conrad. So I wonder what. I am gonna ask the thread now. What would have happened if I didn't shoot Conrad? What would have happened? Would Gabe have died? Would something else? Would Conrad have actually survived? Would he have died anyway? I'm curious what would have happened. If you guys want to tell me, you can. How far did you go to get to Richmond? You and, oh wow, 95.7% of players capitulated to Max's demands. Wow. That's really huge. I guess everybody thought it was their best bet. Okay. Wow. I already have The Walking Dead Michonne. Oh wow. That episode, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. I have to get back to your chats. Is lucky a good thing in this series? Lucky for one might be unlucky for another. That is true. Even with basic store-bought ramen, actually. Yeah, I know I like the base noodles are made with eggs and flour, but I don't make homemade noodles. Usually I just crack an egg into ramen. Real ramen. We're not talking about your 10 cents ramen that you eat in college. We're talking about real, authentic Japanese ramen. It is amazing! So good. It'd be really awkward if the hug made things more painful. If Eleanor went off, doesn't that mean she could convince people to come back? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Ghost Clem. Close your eyes and it'll be like Mass Effect never ended. Oh my gosh, what is going on with Kate's neck? I'm ready for Andromeda to be out. Well, animation is a hard job. Hopefully they'll be more polished next time. Oh my gosh, her neck. Snake neck. We did say Kate had the flexibility. Oh, too soon. By the way, guys, as I'm going through the chats right now, it is the Q&A session, the Q&A portion of this episode. So put down in the comments whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to ask me, or whatever you want to discuss. Ask or discuss, and I will respond to it. Please, and it doesn't have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be anything about this game or Walking Dead. It could be about anything you want, really. It's a free-for-all, so feel free. Animation is a hard job. Hopefully they'll get more polished next time. Well, does a group as hostile, dangerous as the New Frontier even have medical supplies knowledge? Every group needs a medic. They aren't hostile. Redneck McBaddy is featured surprisingly prominently. Well, I guess Eleanor has the knowledge, but she just needs supplies. They're pretty well organized. Well, despite Mari's death being sad and all, I think Hobby probably offed more of their people than theirs. This whole story is a bad misunderstanding. Oh no, I'm going in unarmed. Well, I'd assume they'd take their weapons away and not let them keep it anyways. And a bad romance. Someone draw Jesus and Garrus together. I'm sure somebody's on it. Oh my gosh, this makes me nervous. They don't seem the most grounded people. Dun dun dun. I was waiting for this. Wow, did he not get killed off? Plot twist. The saddest part is if his brother had found them instead, none of this would have happened. Or I guess there wasn't a flashback to his death, so yeah. What's he gonna do when he finds out his group killed his daughter? Yeah, that's what I want to know. No, we need the next episode, and the plot thickens. Wow, David's own people killed his daughter. Wow, that is. I'm really wondering where they're gonna go with that. You know, where this group, if they're supposed to be the antagonists, and then David finds out that his people killed his daughter. I mean, what's gonna happen? That is really interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. The twist is really with this one, with many Davids. Well, given that David was a giant D pre-outbreak, we can assume he's a mega villain now. Wait until David found out his men killed his daughter. They killed his daughter. Man, wait till he finds out Mary was... Yeah. David directly... Yeah, man, I can't imagine the conflict. And then David has to join and run too, maybe? Well, then his people killed his daughter and shot his wife in the gut. I wonder what he'll have to say about that. Imagine if David was with the men that found them at the beginning. Was with the men that found them at the beginning. That's so true. I imagine a lot of the Jesus thing is metagaming. Yeah, I'd imagine too. But Jesus is Jesus, so I don't mind. I don't know, Jesus was an established character and I didn't tie up Jesus. He's just seemed trustworthy. He's very charming, so he's very charming. That's part of his assets. And Jesus has very nice assets, I have to say. I love the phrasing, did you trust Jesus? No, here, take this pamphlet. Jesus' brand is probably on his right butt cheek. Well, depending on how David felt, I'm imagining him accidentally killing Javi, but taking the rest of his family. Oh gosh. A man with hair and a beard like that, gotta trust him. Look at Trip. I'm not sure there's clips available. I'm sure there's clips available if you can watch the alternate for by now someone can link Hark. Yeah, if you guys want to link the flashbacks to me, you can, and I will watch them if you have a clip that goes directly to that portion. That would be neat. Let Javi and Jesus be gay together and frolic in a field of flowers. Conrad would take Clem to the gates at gunpoint. He's still alive then. Oh, Conrad would take Clem to the gates at gunpoint. Interesting. I don't know if I would have been happy with that. Clem stays with you if you don't shoot Conrad. And of course, Conrad doesn't die. Neither does Gabe. Okay, so Gabe stays alive, too. Too bad for no preview, but I guess they want to build the tension. In that ended situation, with better armed guys with high ground, you carried a wounded lady, like how does anyone decide not to capitulate? True. Hashtag amazing episodes. I know, right? Hey, I had a real miso ramen. Yes. My favorite is tonkatsu. I do like miso ramen, and I do love soy sauce or soy ramen. But for me personally, tonkatsu is my absolute favorite because it's pork broth. Such a rich pork broth. as real as it could get for a Korean-based market. Once it was pretty good. Bit skimpy on the meat, but I liked it for the most part. Yeah, you gotta have plenty of the pork belly, in my opinion. I gotta go. Good stream, and don't get to see your streams very often due to work and all, but it was fun. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you very much, Hollow the Wise. Have a wonderful holiday. I'm excited to be a part of this game's Let's Play. Yay! PD and Alexandra. Hello. Thank you, Rocky Bestender. Okay, guys, I have to call it a night. It was really fun, and Merry Christmas. I can't pronounce that, Tiskmania, but thank you so much for being... let me say thank you again to all of the moderators for doing such a great job for this episode. Thank you so much for being there and being such a good sport and helping keep the chats clean as much as possible. I really do appreciate it really does help me out. So thank you to all the moderators. I want to know what happened to their guy then who had the bite. Who was with the family at the start. We don't even know his name. Yeah, I imagine he ended up dying because of it. I can imagine David still blaming Hobby for failing to protect her, even though it is the New Frontier's fault. Yeah, just our luck, right? I think his name was Hector. They probably killed him or left him. Are you interested in watching what happens if you had a different season 2 ending? Don't want to post without asking. Thank you for asking, Viva Kenny. Thank you for being safe and asking first. Yes, you're welcome to. The person who voiced Jesus is Brandon Keener. Jesus Vicarian, everyone. He's reacted Ultra 4 for Telltale, but I guess wait till another mod gives a K for it. Angel Arts, you're planning on doing a blind Let's Play of Mass Effect Andromeda when it comes out? Heck yes! Oh, heck yes! Absolutely. Blind Mass Effect Andromeda is going to be amazing. Oh, Swing Point! I love Swing Point. Swing Point is awesome. I just wish that Swing Point wouldn't release episodes with spoilers in the title or in the thumbnail so quickly, like so soon after. I'm subscribed to him, but it's getting to the point where I love his work. I love the man so much, but it's gotten to the point where I'm tempted to unsubscribe to him every single time a Telltale Games episode comes out, because his videos end up on my feed, and then I see what could possibly be a spoiler in the title and in the thumbnail, and the spoilers are things like, doing this choice instead of that choice. I don't know. I wish he wouldn't do that. I hope that he realizes that can be a little, challenging for people like me who subscribe to his channel and want to stay subscribed to his channel, but also doesn't want to get spoiled. So if any of you guys, I don't think he's gonna listen to me because I'm not in his league at all, but if any of you guys have an opportunity to talk to Swing Point about that would be really cool. He probably will listen to you before he would listen to me. I love how he does that. I know why he does that, because as a YouTuber you want to put that content out early, but I don't know. I would personally not do it at the expense of spoiling my viewers. If I was gonna post things like that on my channel, I would wait, at least not post it the next day, because he tends to post things like the day of, and I wish he wouldn't do that because I don't want to be spoiled. I love you, Swing Point, but I don't want to be spoiled by your stuff. So I'm gonna go watch this one.
Hello everyone, and welcome to The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 1 difference check thing that we're gonna do.
Hi,
So
Swing.
what happens when Clementine has her flashback from the decision that we made in Season 2, be it to kill Kenny, to kill Jane, or to kill both of them. In my original playthrough,
Okay.
I killed Kenny, and I let
Interesting.
Jane live.
Okay.
So, what we ended up seeing was a flashback of Jane here in Season 3, and what ended up happening with Jane and Clementine and why they're not together right now.
Uh-huh.
So, what I'm going to do now is we're just at the point where we're going to have the flashback where she goes back and sees what happened with Kenny. Because there's a few different ways. If you recall, in the beginning of Episode 1, you can build a Clementine. You can choose to go with Jane, go with Kenny, or go by yourself with Alvin Jr., and you can also choose to leave Kenny or go to Wellington if you have the Kenny route. And you can also choose to take in the family or leave the family.
Yes.
if you go the Jane route, and I don't know what you can do if you pick the Alvin Jr. route, but we're going to see what happens if you take the route right now of go with Kenny to Wellington, but then stay with Kenny when you reach Wellington, and then we're going to see what happens here. Now, there's something to keep in mind here, which you'll notice on Clementine's head, is that she has a scar on her head.
Yeah, she does.
She did not have that scar on her head when I did the Jane route. So I'm guessing we're about to find out something here about why she's got like 2 big scars. She looks like freaking Harry Potter right now on her head. So that must be a result of the Kenny thing, because she doesn't have those in the Jane playthrough that I did.
That's very interesting.
Picked just about
very
everything
interesting
else
swing.
the same, I believe. So I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to resume game here. There's actually a bunch of different ways this could play out, but we're looking into the Kenny one right now. You see that scar on her head? That scar's not there.
I don't think I have that scar
Jane
either.
Playthrough that I did for episode 1 here, but we're about to very possibly see Kenny here.
Oh, and there's AJ.
That's good. Getting into first gear is the hardest
Kenny! Oh, Kenny!
Just stay
Teaching
on the road.
her how to drive.
Most important rule there is.
Kenny!
Now let's try shifting into second.
I got a bad feeling Kenny's gonna die.
I
Not
know,
bad at all,
Swing, I know.
Especially for a first time. You just gotta ease up off the clutch a little smoother, all right? You don't have to make the switch all
Swing
at
is so
once.
adorable.
Run it automatic.
I don't know why we didn't
Swing
put
is
it
so
on
adorable. Sorry,
Because
I mean distracted.
every car out there ain't an automatic. You need to be able to drive whatever you find keys for.
That's true.
And once we get down to Florida, we'll ditch the wheels and I'll make a sailor out of you. Mark my words.
Oh, Kenny.
You too, bud. I just can't get him to talk. It's unusual for his age.
Yeah, that's true.
The heater's broken. He's cold.
Only makes sense to head for Florida sooner than later. Leave all this snow behind, right? Be like summer every day. Hell, I'm gonna have to find me some shorts.
Are you sure Florida's better?
I'd rather be scared and warm than scared and frozen. I'll teach AJ
Good point.
how to fish, how to swim. We'll watch the sunrise every morning. All 3 of us. But we ain't getting nowhere doing 25 miles an hour. Shift her into third. Let's get her really cooking.
Whoa, what was that? I thought I saw
I feel
something.
like we're gonna crash so bad.
Well, there you go, Clem. Time we get to Florida, you'll be a better driver than me.
Look at the road.
Proud of you, Clem.
Thanks for teaching. You take the wheel.
I don't know why you can't just drive. You already know how.
Well, simple science. We'll get there faster with 2 drivers.
We will?
Besides, you gotta learn sometime.
I don't think that's how that works.
He's so reasonable right now.
I don't think that's how that works, Kenny.
Goofball.
I swear this kid never makes a peep.
Oh no.
Who knows how long he's gone
We're gonna
without
crash.
a blanket.
Oh no, is Kenny gonna
Doug was
die?
gabbing a mile a minute at his age. Wasn't full sentences, but something.
I miss
He's a
Duck.
survivor. He knows making too much noise will only get him killed.
But he's a kid. Kids shouldn't have to worry about that sort of thing.
I don't know, Judith was pretty good about not
Oh, I
peeping
knew
too.
it.
I got
Oh
it.
no,
Turn the
Kenny's
wheel.
gonna die. This is gonna be it. Is Kenny gonna die?
God. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god. This is. Oh.
Oh, it's right, Swing. Oh no, this
Well,
is
that's how she
it.
hit her head, right? That's where the scar came from.
Oh no, this is. Oh yeah, that's where the scars
sure
came
enough.
from. I think.
Got a big
Yeah, I think
gash
you have
on
a
her
point
head.
there, Swing.
The baby okay?
AJ?
That is
Oh,
one
Kenny.
lucky
You're
baby.
okay.
What were the hell? Oh, did he lost?
Oh no, did Kenny not put his seatbelt on? Oh my gosh, Kenny!
Probably broke his freaking neck, man.
Kenny! Kenny died and it's all our
Still
fault.
breathing?
It's all our fault.
You okay?
Shit. Are you okay, Kenny?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Why didn't you wear your seatbelt, man? I know this is the apocalypse, but
AJ, okay?
seatbelt!
Shit. Help me up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, they're gonna kill Kenny again! Come on! Oh,
How many
God.
times are they going to kill this poor man?
I don't feel anything.
Oh no.
That's good.
It's not a good. No, that's not a good
I
sign.
don't feel.
No, that's not a good sign. He broke his spine. Oh my gosh.
I just
No.
can't get up.
Well, I can get you into the car.
I don't. Shit. This ain't gonna work, Clem.
Oh no,
Hey!
AJ.
Stay away from him!
Oh no, this is what's. I don't know if I want to watch this.
Go help AJ, Clem. I ain't letting you watch those fuckers chew me up.
AJ will be safe with me. I'll take great care of him. I promise.
I know you will, Clementine. I wouldn't trust AJ with anybody else. Now, go! Hey, dipshits! Come and get it!
I hate it! I hate it so much!
AJ, come on!
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I know, right? Right, Swing? I know, right? Oh. Okay, now we got Jane's flashback.
It kind of hurts.
I got branded.
I know it sucks.
It's really cool seeing these characters again from season 2.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. I've noticed. So many people died here. So many ghosts. Sometimes they're all I think about. Especially during the night. Ghosts don't scare me. They don't have teeth. Or guns. Yeah, I guess.
Hey, look, Goofball. It's you. Alvin Goofball Jr. Can you say Goofball?
He looks like a glowworm.
He does need a middle name. His parents, they never got a chance. You think? Go on. Pick one.
Oh, do I actually get to pick his middle name? I get to pick his middle name? Oh my gosh!
How about Lee?
Oh!
He would have loved this little guy.
I want to pick his middle name!
That's pretty cool. For a boy or a girl.
Oh!
That was your sister.
That would have been really cool! Ah!
I used to think that if I was ever...
I knew I should have saved Jane. Opportunities lost. I should have gone with Jane, just so I could give
But I just checked it a few days
AJ Luke for his middle name.
We're on our own here, Clem. And after that asshole family we let in made off with half our food, we can't take any more chances.
Interesting.
It won't take long.
It's alright. In my head, AJ's middle name is Luke. With Lee's last name. I don't... AJ Luke Everett. That's it. AJ Luke Everett. That would be... That's an awesome name. That is a pretty awesome name.
I know. I'm gonna go take a little nap. I'm, not feeling that great.
Her face is way more pouty than it used to be.
Hashtag all.
A-L-L.
A-L-L.
Coming out of Jane.
AJ Luke.
Interesting.
Oh, Ale.
So I wonder if that could have been
Ale
Kenny.
would be his...
God damn it!
AJ Luke Everett. Ale. There we go.
Interesting. Okay, so now this is because of the ending that we chose, where Jane was the one that survived. Now there's... Oh my god, there's so many different ways this could be playing out right now. I wonder if Alvin's still alive. I think he is.
Jane?
Oh god.
AJ Luke Everett, but we just call him Doug. Alex, I have to give you another 5-5 for that. Love that. AJ Luke Everett, but we call him Doug. That's amazing.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. Why? Why? It's her nail file. Because she's pregnant?
Who was she banging?
That's why? Wait, was she pregnant with Luke's kid? Was she pregnant with Luke's kid?
Luke's baby.
See, you and me both. Both me and
God, they had sex.
Yes.
That's Luke's baby.
Oh no. Oh no, that means Kenny. Oh, that's... I did not see that coming.
Clementine, man.
Oh my
How many times did
gosh.
she gotta shoot her friends?
Oh
Not by the
my
baby's ear. Oh
gosh.
god.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh my god, now I wonder what would have happened to Kenny. What? Is this, would that have been a Kenny death scene? Oh my god! Okay, so we know what happened to Jane. She got pregnant with his child.
That was powerful.
And
Alex makes a good point though. Why?
Almost there.
Hung herself.
Why she just shoot herself?
Okay, guys, I played through it again for like another 50 minutes, and now we're gonna see what happens when you go the route of having Kenny and Jane both dead, or at least both out of the picture. Because she's about to go into her flashback again. She doesn't have a scar on her head this time like she does in the Kenny playthrough.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here, because again, Kenny and Jane are both gone. Now, it's possible that Jane's alive in this flashback, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. So she's all by herself. It's been a couple years. He's older. Okay. Hey, it's the Bun Bun. Oh, hi, Bun Bun.
It's called dinner.
It's gonna obliterate that little thing,
It's called
man.
dinner.
Oh, he said be gone, you dumb kid.
AJ, the moment you decide to talk.
That was dinner. It's not playtime.
This isn't a game, goofball. Playtime comes after we eat.
Taking care of AJ by
Out of
herself.
food, AJ. We're gonna starve. I'm starving. We gotta...
It's another one.
Okay,
we got a chance
AJ,
here. We got a chance here.
Be very, very quiet.
Hit it?
We're
God, keeps
hunting
running.
wabbits,
Dumb
AJ.
wabbit. What if there's something in the car
Can you
here,
say
though?
wabbits? Actually, don't say anything right now.
There might be.
Don't say anything until the wabbit is
Let's take a peek.
dinner. Or at least
AJ,
shot.
stay here while I find us dinner, okay?
Poor AJ. We're always sticking him into
Understand.
vehicles all the time by himself. Poor kid.
Be brave, AJ. I'll stay close. I know you're hungry.
When he gets when this
I know you're hungry.
when this poor child gets older, he's gonna have a
Dinner.
horrible phobia of
I
parked
mean to be
cars,
so angry with them.
which is a problem because in a zombie apocalypse, parked cars are everywhere.
Oh my god. Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
Oh, you have to choose whether to.
Oh!
AJ.
Goddamn zombies.
How many times are the
Where'd you
zombies
all
going
come
after
from?
AJ
That took
in a
like
car?
no time at all.
Away from him!
They're always going after AJ
God,
in a
that
car.
Oh,
Goodness
okay,
gracious.
and then this one. Okay. It's okay, baby.
Oh, her finger!
Is that how she loses her finger?
Oh!
Oh, that's how she loses her finger. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Because in one of the trailers, she doesn't have a finger.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, that thing really slammed it on you, huh? That poor arm.
And she still has a scar from her
Okay, let's see what we can
arm.
do here.
Oh, Clementine. Oh, Clementine.
That is a broke finger, man.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
So is she missing her finger here? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh god, I gotta look at her hand now.
Oh my
sure
gosh. She is missing a finger.
We almost there.
Dang.
Hey.
Wow. Okay, that was pretty cool. I love how each of those endings had a lasting effect physically on Clementine. That is really cool. That is a very clever way for Telltale to bridge the gap between such differing endings in season 2 over to season 3. I'm glad that they went the flashback route. Very creative, very clever Telltale. Well done. Oh my gosh. All of those were, I think all of those were really, really well done. I think that my favorite, or at least the most, I guess, shocking one was definitely the Jane one. I did not see that coming. I mean, Jane's a survivor, but I guess she just couldn't bring herself to bring another person into this world. She couldn't do that. That was one thing that she just couldn't do, and I guess maybe she was thinking about her sister, her little sister, how she couldn't take care of her own sister, and she was like, how can I take care of my own daughter in this world? And she just didn't want to do it. And to think that that was Luke's kid, oh, that breaks my heart. Oh my gosh, Luke. And the fact that I could give AJ a middle name. So those are all reasons why I think the Jane flashback is my favorite flashback. So Lucky Roses, if you're watching, you were totally right about liking Jane's episode of flashback, because I definitely thought that was my favorite. The second favorite was probably, I mean, I like Kenny's. I just, feel bad that we technically it was our fault. Well, I mean, he should have worn a seatbelt, to be fair, or something. Maybe that car didn't have a working seatbelt. I don't know, but we technically killed him, so that was depressing. And I liked how there were physical things that happens to Clem based on your choices. It seems like she's less scarred. She's losing less body parts and less scars when she went to Wellington. So yay, I think yay. But anyway, I'm gonna definitely reference Swing's video, because I don't want to just like take his video and put it up on this video without referencing it. So I'll put Swing Point's video. Awesome Let's Player. I love Swing to death. He's a great man. When he's not spoiling things for me accidentally. I love you, Swing. I would love to like have a interview with Swing Point. He's a really cool guy, really cool dude. I think he's a little above my league though, because the man has like 50,000 subscribers, which is a whole lot more than me. So if any of you know him personally or are very active on his channel, let him know that I'm a fan, and I think it would be cool to interview him at some point. Do a let's talk, let's hang. But anyway, enough about that. So I'm fine with pho though. Well, I mean, it's easier to get because my parents made it time, but I'm picky and prefer hoisin sauce over sriracha spiciness. It has all the flashbacks. Let's see. Can you find one without comment? Yeah, sorry about that. Are there going to be any of the other new LPs or streams? This was my first one and I really enjoyed it. Cecil, I feel like first time is best for that commentary. I unsubscribe if he swells. Yeah, I probably have to do that whenever a new episode comes out. I unsubscribed and watched in incognito, so they stopped recommending his videos. I still love you though, Swing. Yeah, because I can always subscribe back. We'll just wait for the next episode to come out, or another game Hark is interested in streaming. When will you put up a straw poll for the next tabletop? I really want to play in your next one, as I said, in the Andromeda Hangout. Probably not until my current tabletop campaign, Dragon Age Season 1. Dragon Age Season 2. When that starts to calm down, when we're nearing the end of that, which probably won't be for another few months. So don't expect the poll to be until February at the earliest, maybe March, because I think my campaign will probably start, well, we'll see. Hopefully by February I'll have a video about the polls. It really depends on how often my players can meet from this point forward so that we can finish Dragon Age Season 2. I'm trying to stick with one campaign at a time. I think you'd have to wrap up the other ones first. Right, exactly, can pay to kiss. All right, thanks so much, Jay Barrowman. Thank you for staying with us. That's to drive all the other account comes. I assume she's gotten a hold of cars, encountered some, and tried it out. Maybe her frontier buddies gave her the skills. I'm glad you went into Wellington. Let's all assume he met up with Krista and they lived happily ever after as poorly matched friends. I think the two drivers things refers to swapping off when you need to be asleep. That makes sense. This would be a good seatbelt commercial. Seatbelt on, save your guardian and uncle figure. Oh my gosh, they killed Kenny. So seatbelts are as lethal as zombies. Sorry, low-lying fruit from the South Park joke was too strong. Well, that's what everyone first thinks. Kenny took off the seatbelt to reach back and look for AJ's blanket. Ow. And it only takes a second. At least he died a hero. It's sad because Kenny sounded so sane and happy compared to the last 2 seasons. At least for all we know, Kenny is still alive in Hark's playthrough. Oh, that's a good point, Skitty. That is a very good point. That Kenny is still alive, and he might still be alive in my playthrough. He had 2 kids to take care of again, I suppose. Well, with the Wellington ending, we can at least hope Kenny is still alive out there. Kenny was a dad through and through, at least. AJ Luke Everett, but we can just call him Doug. Man, Reclusiarch David is going to be so ticked upset at Jane's version, isn't he? Oh, I hope David records this. Oh, David, I hope he records a Let's Play of this. I don't know if he will. I'll ask him. I'll ask him after this to see if he will, if he hasn't already started playing them. Why would she hang herself instead of shooting herself in the head? She should have known she would have come back. I'm sure she would know that Clem would take care of her. Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to make Clem waste a bullet or force her into that situation. Maybe she thought it would have been okay if she was dangling. She probably didn't want Clem to hear. So basically, whatever. I mean, she's gonna find out though. I don't know what the point was. So basically, whatever path you choose, Clem ends up alone. That illusion of choice, though. Fair point. Midnight. Or if you wanted to really get dark, that family could have forced themselves on her. Oh gosh. Well, it's still an interesting story to watch. There's only so much one game company can do. It's possible, let's hope not. Yeah, it seems like it's just a variation of tragic death plus distinctive injury, so they can streamline branching paths back to the main story. Unfortunately, that's probably how it has to go for a game like this. Well, some people have said this before, but even if the choices don't matter for the story game, it's important for the player protagonist's character development, I suppose. I think so too. The walkers are scary, sure, but have you seen that Camry over there? Give Clem a hug and a lifelong vacation on a tropical private island. What a selfish act from Jane. This makes her character irredeemable for me. Complete disregard for Clem and AJ. I have to agree with you there, Viva Kenny. I do have to agree with you there. But I mean, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that Jane did that. Knowing her character from season 2, it's not a shock to me that ultimately... I mean, it was a shock when it happened, but thinking back on it, it's not that surprising. She would immediately suspect the palm trees. Considering what Ilolan Executor looks like, I wouldn't trust palm trees either. Fair point, but I like them dragon eggs. Kenny was killed too unceremoniously. This is a character that has been in both seasons, and to be killed by a car crash? I'm not happy with that. I totally understand that, Tens. I don't know, I think it's pretty terrible that she left Clem and AJ alone, but that's not something you just do on a whim. It was probably building up. Plus, she said she'd never be able to bring a child into this world. Yeah. Kenny, forehead scar, Jane, hand tattoo, Wellington, cheek scar, alone, missing finger. Okay, so Kenny, you get a forehead scar, Jane, hand tattoo, Wellington, cheek scar, alone, missing finger. Yes, Kenny's death felt very cheap to me. Season 2 did make a huge point of showing how uncomfortable Rebecca's pregnancy made Jane. Telltale is stepping up their consequences game. Yeah. I have to get a feeling. I think Lucky left a while back arc. Oh, I know. I'm saying if when he sees this episode later when it's up on YouTube. That's all I meant. I have to go, feeling sick. Oh, all right, I fall into fantasy. Well, I hope you feel better and hope you have a very wonderful holiday. She has a scar on her cheek after going to Wellington. Also, Clem would have to take care of Jane while she was pregnant, and I think she'd be at burden, kind of like when Rebecca was pregnant in season 2. I know, I get that, but Clem killed her oldest friend in order to save Jane. I feel like at this point, Jane owes Clementine some level of trust and respect. Sometimes you gotta make tough choices to help the people you care about. Jane decided not to make that choice. It's a good point, Viva Kenny. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be hard for Clem to help deliver a baby by herself. Like Kenny said in season 1, you don't end it because it's hard. You stick it out and help the folks you care about. That's true. That's true, Tens. That's one of the big differences between Kenny and Jane. I mean, as much as I like to rag on Kenny a lot in season 2, I'm with Kenny on that one. A weakened Jane and two very young kids would be an insane burden for Clem to deal with. True. I think at this point Clem would rather have that burden instead of that emotional beatdown Jane gave her, just my opinion. Alex's question, Angel, which do you prefer, the sleeker graphics of this season or the more traditional comic book feel of the previous season's graphics? I like them. This is a cop-out answer, but I like them all. I like that the art style changes slightly in between seasons. And by saying that they change every single season, you get the best of all worlds, because you get more traditional in season 1, you get a little more sleeker in season 2, and you get a little bit more sleeker in season 3, and I like all 3. So, I mean, I guess I kind of prefer the traditional comic. If you were to force me to choose one that I like more than the others, the traditional comic book feel, because again, this game is supposed to be based off of the comics. So, because it's based on the comics, having it more like a comic book feel is slightly preferable, but only slightly. Would you be willing to watch the homosexuals on ice? I think Dark Elf MSB gave me a link, so I'll probably watch it. Not for this live stream, but I'll probably watch it on my own. Viva, if Kenny thinks season 2 looked best. Okay, if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, I know it's been a long day, it's been a long live stream, but I'm here if there's any specific questions you want to ask. Otherwise, I will cut it off and bid you all adieu for the holidays, and, you know, see you next year. So, last minute, going once, going twice, of whatever questions you want. Would you prefer Kenny had gone down in a blaze of glory, killing a horde of zombies, or holding back an assault of armed people over just sacrificing himself after becoming paralyzed from the waist down? I mean, obviously I would prefer Kenny having a more glorious death, obviously. I think for characters that we grown attached to and like, you know, if they're going to die, we would prefer to them having a glorious death as opposed to, you know, a death that is a type of death that's deserving, which sounds a little odd when I say that, but yeah. Okay, see ya, Viva Kenny. Any traveling plans for next year? Yes, I would love. I know that Colin and I were talking about possibly going to Australia and New Zealand next summer. We tried to last year, but weren't able to due to financial reasons. We might have be in a better position to go this summer. I'm not sure yet, because I know that Colin really wants to go to Hobbiton, wants to go to all of the Lord of the Rings places in New Zealand, and I've always wanted to go to Australia. Plus, it would be really cool to visit Matthew Lang, aka Elias from Mass Effect Collision, the tabletop campaign that I did, and I also have family in Australia as well. Other than that, it'd be really cool to visit a few more people, a few of my other YouTube friends. I still would love to visit David Reclusiarch in Sweden. That would be pretty awesome. There's a lot of people that I would love to try to visit in the UK, like Hannah from Dragon Age Resurgence, or Nell from Mass Effect Collision, or Alex from Mass Effect Collision. Plus, I think 2017, isn't that the year that the Harry Potter epilogue, Book 7 epilogue takes place? Without giving anything away, any spoilers away, I think that's the year. So it would be kind of cool to be in the UK when that scene happens, where that scene happens in the year 2017, if that is the year. I don't remember. I have to remind myself. So, yeah, you'll need a high-tech one for Fallout tabletop. Thank you, Mikey. Otherwise, you should be all good. Got it. Thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, Midnight Hotline. You and Elliot should meet up and do a spur of the moment duet together. Oh, that would be really cool. I would love to do a duet with Matthew sometime. That would be pretty awesome. I would love that. At least that's how as always people describe me. Sounds like a great adventure. Surprised that there aren't more video games that take place in that setting. I am surprised by that too. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna say. Thank you to Asilla, Nameless Red Wolf, Rocky Beastender, The Sylphwind, Bioware Lover 5, Cake Mandy, Cyphus, Faisal, Gazowana Maleko, Cadian, Conpeto Kiss, Mr. Wolf Knight, Naramana, Raymonal, Sarkion Kaiser, Setsuzaku, Shorty in California, Shirley Only Mikey, Tensive Jeans 12, the Dueling Tafat, the Ice King 23, and the Ultimate Hunter and Wolfgang for sticking around till the very end. You guys didn't have to do that, but thank you very much for doing that. I hope that everybody has a wonderful holiday season. Please be safe, have fun, try to be as relaxing as you can, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful new year in 2017. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. So until next time, everybody, love yourselves and love each other. Oh, and check us out on the Let's Talk. Check us out on the Let's Talk. Will be fun. Bye.